Hey everyone, I'm Flo, Dude Behind the Camera, and we're all about simple food, simple faith. We are making Hawaiian style ribs today. My original recipe for Hawaiian style ribs can be found in my cookbook, Chinese Home Style, but I've added a few things since then. One of the ways that I've upped my rib game is to add a rub. So I'm going to make my own. I have about a teaspoon of black peppercorn in here. I always say freshly ground pepper, and when you're using a grinder, it takes forever. So I'm just going to use the mortar and pestle and grind these up. All right, so that's about a teaspoon of freshly ground pepper. Adding to the pepper, 1 tablespoon of kosher salt. 1 tablespoon is 3 teaspoons, so that's what I'm adding here. 1 tablespoon of paprika. 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. And 1 teaspoon of onion powder. Just give that a stir. And this will be enough for 2 racks of ribs. I have 2 racks of pork ribs, and these are back ribs. I prefer the back ribs to the side ribs, and these were about $10 per rack. So that's not bad. When you go out to eat ribs, it costs way more. I'm just going to take off the silver skin on the back. That will help the rub to get into the ribs with more flavor. I'm going to cut these down into easier to eat portions. So I'm going to keep about 4 ribs per section. If you like this video, please click the like button and subscribe because it really does help the channel. I'm using my electric pressure cooker today because I believe in using the best tool for the job and the best tool to get my ribs done in less than an hour. I use the electric pressure cooker. So I have 1 cup of water in here already. I'm going to put in a rack. I'm just going to season my ribs first with the rub. I'm also going to do the other side. And we're going to place these into the pot, layered with a couple pieces of ginger. There we go. Right, we're going to put the lid on. Locking into place, making sure that sealing knob is on sealing, and it's only going to take 18 minutes. If you want it to be more fall off the bone, you can do it for 20 minutes. If you want to have a little bit more tug on it, then about 15 minutes. See you soon. While the ribs are cooking, we're going to make the sauce. And when I said earlier that it's going to take an hour for the ribs, it's literally from start to finish, you're going to get ribs on the table. I'm using 1 can of crushed pineapple. And that was a 500 ml can, so about 16 ounces. I'm also adding 1 cup of chicken stock or chicken broth, and I'm just using like bouillon that I've added water to. 1/2 cup of brown sugar. About a tablespoon of grated ginger. So earlier I used about 12 slices of ginger in with the ribs, and that was approximately 2 ounces. You can use as little or as much as you like. 3 tablespoons of light soy sauce or regular soy. 1 tablespoon of dark soy sauce. Dark soy sauce will give it color and some depth of flavor. And 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce. Oyster sauce also gives it that extra umami that you're looking for. Give that a stir. Going to heat it up. So once you start to see it simmer, you want to turn that heat down to a medium-low. And we're going to simmer it for half an hour with the lid off. Once the ribs were done, I quick released the pressure and I just placed them on a sheet pan because we're going to stick these under the broiler with the sauce. I'm putting the meat side down first, and we're going to do this side first and then we're going to flip them over. But let's get the sauce done. So the sauce has been simmering for half an hour and it's thickened a little bit. You can see the color has changed from earlier. We're going to make a cornstarch slurry. I'm using about a tablespoon of cornstarch, more or less. Adding about a tablespoon of water, and this room temperature water. Make sure that it's not hot water, otherwise it won't dissolve. I'm going to add this to our sauce to thicken it up. And let that come back to a simmer. All right, you can see that the sauce is thickened. Turn off the heat. We already started to preheat the broiler on high, and we're going to place these about 6 inches from the top of the broiler. I'm going to use about half the sauce on one side and the other half on the other side. We're going to place this under the broiler for about 3 to 5 minutes, and then we're going to flip them over. You guys, I wish you can smell this. It smells ridiculously yummy. All right, flipping these over, I'm going to do the other side. Okay, there's just a little bit of sauce left. We can use that as a extra sauce for rice. Okay, now we're going to keep this under the broiler for about 7 to 9 minutes. Looking good, guys. Check it out. This was 9 minutes under the broiler. Get these onto a plate.
I bet it's getting heavy.
It is.
Okay, we're gonna fast forward.
Okay, we got all the ribs onto this plate, and I'm going to take all of this sauce and put it on there as well. And the cat's excited about something. Look at all this caramelized sauce. So good. Let's see if I can get it on. 2 ribs. While the ribs were in the electric pressure cooker and while the sauce was simmering, I also made some Japanese rice and some buttercorn that will be going with dinner. Are you all ready for?
Dude, this is the taste. Now, I'm holding a huge plate of ribs. What did you say? How much did you estimate this to cost?
20 bucks.
Yo, 20 bucks. Nice. Okay, I've been eyeing this one. This mini rack here. Nice aroma. Guys, look at this. Very nice. It's tender. It looks tender. All right. Just that nice texture of not fall off the bone like it's nothing, but still moist and tender. Caramelized portions of it, so good. The sauce isn't your straight typical barbecue sauce. It has a different flavor profile in that it's got that Hawaiian style. So the pineapple is like nice and sweet and caramelized. Just look at the smokiness, and yeah, it's got that umami from the other ingredients like the oyster sauce and soy vibes. So yeah, this is a different take but also delicious take on ribs.
Awesome. Thanks, dude.
Yup.
Delicious ribs at home in under an hour. Check out this updated recipe on FLO'S.com.